Community Viewpoint with John Pollock and Maria Hurst.
And welcome once again to Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pollock, your host once again. And we're going to continue our programs with interesting people in Nye County. In the past, we've had folks that are candidates for office, are in office. I've had someone going for assessor, someone going for sheriff. I had a treasurer here, a couple of judges. And I says, what can we do that's different? Let's do the Nye County recorder. So we have with us today Deborah Beatty.
Hello.
Deborah is the Nye County recorder, and you're in the same row with the other guys I just mentioned, most of those?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about, let's go with yourself first before we do the job, because you're running unopposed.
I am running unopposed.
So
yes.
Let's get that out of the way first. So you've been in town here for
20 years.
20 years. Mm-hmm. And you're a lady from the Southwest, right?
Correct.
Right. And you were born San Bernardino?
San Bernardino.
Right. And you came here when did we have any stoplights then? That was before
I don't think so.
No.
I was before we arrived. My husband at the time was here in 1993, doing the addition on the Saddle West.
Oh,
and
really?
We followed shortly after in 1994 with our 4 daughters. So all my girls have been born and raised here. Well, take that back, not born here, raised here. All have graduated from Pahrump Valley High School, so we're definitely long timers.
Well, great. It's great to see someone who's been here that many years and has kids that have grown up in the community. And why did you decide to be the recorder?
Well, I did in 2004. I was introduced into escrow and title with Markham Title, and I became an escrow officer. So I was very, very familiar and had prepared many deeds of trust, and dealt with recorder's office on a daily basis at that time. And I did that for 5 or 6 years. And then times got tough, like they did everywhere. Mm-hmm. And I was laid off, and I was looking for a job. And I was approached to see if I could run for recorder in 2010, and I did. I ran for office and was elected. So I started my first term January 3rd, 2011.
Oh my goodness. And a recorder does what? There are 2 types of recorder I know. One is an instrument you play. It's called a recorder. And
right. We've had actually people say, "Can I come record a CD?" I'm like, we're not that kind of recorder.
And we were talking about the types of property that you record. So if you would explain that a little bit to us.
Sure. Anytime you buy a home, there's a deed that transfers title from the seller to the buyer. Lots of times if you have a mortgage, there's a deed of trust. So it's deeds of trust, liens. If you have work done at your home and somebody's disgruntled and they come and put a lien on you, they would record it in our office. Judgments, court orders, anything of that nature. And all of our records are public record. You can go onto our website or walk into our office and search any record. Anybody can. A lot of people come in our office and say, "Here's my ID, can I look at my record?" And no ID is necessary. Anybody can look at anything. So you can come in and search properties, search people.
You can do that in your office. How about online too?
Online, back to a certain time, 1998 is where we're at right now online. But we have computers in our office as well. During the tax sale, a lot of people will come in and start searching on properties they're interested in to see if they can find any liens on the properties before they want to go purchase them. But
Be careful what you buy. Yeah,
exactly.
Ask for, yes.
They don't want to get a piece of property with a whole bunch of tax liens or just junk on it. You don't want to. Most people don't want to touch that. Right. So, but we do have public computers in our lobby.
Oh, interesting.
So you can come in and search. So.
And also you record marriages?
Yes.
And divorces too, probably.
Not divorces.
Okay.
Not divorces.
You get the good stuff then.
Right, we get the marriages. Most people that I know don't really want their divorce papers out for everyone to see.
Okay, I got you on that one.
Right.
But so you go to the clerk, you go to the judge, then you go see you to get it recorded after
Correct.
you're married. Yeah.
Correct.
All
I mean,
right.
we have recorded divorces, but just basically if a judge makes it mandatory or title makes it mandatory, as a rule, you don't.
Well,
I wouldn't want
I'm
mine
learning things
posted.
I never knew. Yeah.
I wouldn't want mine on the net.
Right. But we were talking also about property fraud. You have some issues with fraud?
Oh, there's property. Well, the fraud is rampant everywhere, as we all know. Property is in that category as well. So we've implemented, just last October, we've implemented Fraud Guard. And it's a very simple to sign up for. If you go to NIrecorder.net, in red letters, it'll say Fraud Guard. And you click on that, and all you have to do is enter an email address. And then the next step is to enter the names that you want to be checking for. And if anything is recorded against any one of those names, you'll get an email that night. We can't stop it from being recorded, but at least you'll know that night that there was something recorded against your property, and you can take immediate action. Some people, they don't realize there's been something recorded on their property for months, not until you go to do some kind of refinancing or until you're notified. It could be months, and this way you're notified that night.
Oh, it's interesting. This is
right away.
This is a national hotline, or is this throughout the United States?
Nope, this is just Nye County Records.
Really? Mm-hmm. It's very forward of us to do something like that. That's
actually a lot of county recorders, especially on the East Coast. I'm finding out when we go to our national conferences, most of them have it in place.
Do they?
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure a whole bunch of counties in Nevada have it yet, but it's definitely something that I thought was important to provide for the people, and it's free of charge. There's no cost to sign up for it, and you'll get notified right away if there's been some activity on your property. And if you're unaware of it, you can take immediate action.
Oh, interesting. So that's also the land and water rights. You do water rights too. Those are really
Hot
critical.
topic. Right.
Those are really critical. Yes.
Right. We do record water rights deeds, and that's been an ongoing project as well, because the values are not assessed by the assessor. So the only way to acquire values is just take average sales, do an average on actual sales.
Whatever the market brings.
Correct. So we actually just finished up a spreadsheet that we've implemented just the last couple of months based on the years 2011, 2012, 2013. We took that 3-year range, broke out Fan and Floor, Amargosa Valley, Smoky Valley, and we have an average from each one of those different basins that we can apply to based on where the water's located, of course.
Interesting.
So.
And that's public knowledge then? You could find that online then?
Those rates?
Yeah.
I don't have that online right now.
No, but at some time in the future then?
Right, but you can call the office at any time and find out what the going rate is.
Wow.
The
Okay.
average.
Yes.
I don't have it posted, which that's a good thing that we might just get out on our website.
Yes. Well, it's interesting.
Definitely.
How many people do you have with the recorder's office?
We have 3 in Tonopah and 2 in Pahrump. Okay. And myself makes 6.
Okay.
Excuse me.
And what are you on, the 4-day week?
Yes, 4/10s.
Okay.
Our Pahrump office is closed on Fridays.
Right. It's important to remember. Not only your office, all of them. Don't go there on Fridays.
Right. Well, some of them are kind of going back and forth, but since I was kind of put in that position, I had a couple girls right after I took office that the office manager, she retired. So basically it was just down to 1 staff member and myself in Pahrump. And it's really hard to work 5 full days with just 1 girl. Because, I mean, I'm here, but I'm in Tonopah. Who knows if I'm going to be in the office to cover. So much easier to have them there 4 days straight than 5.
Right.
So.
And you have to travel between here and Tonopah?
Yes.
Every week?
No, about every 2 or 3 weeks I head up
Okay.
for a few days.
Yeah, that gets a little old, yes.
Right,
Yes.
right. I still enjoy it up there. Nice, especially in the summertime.
It gets nice and cool, yes.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, I have to go to Tonopah.
Right.
Yes. Any other interesting things about the recorder's office that we should know?
What else I've implemented since I've been in office is the credit cards. When I took office, if somebody from Texas wanted to get a copy of their document, they would have to put their request in writing and send payment along with that request. And it would take mail time, we get it, we print them out, we process their payment, and then we send it back. We were talking maybe a week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks, depending on where it's coming from. And we have implemented credit cards where you can call, give us your credit card information over the phone. We do the point and pay, we do a Tyler receipt, and we email your documents to you in 5 minutes, which has made a lot of people very happy.
Oh yes, that's
so
good.
it's our efficient, way more efficient in our office, time-wise, customer-wise. So I was happy to implement that. Yeah.
So even though you don't have anybody running against you, we should vote for you?
Please, that would be that would be wonderful. Yes.
And there's nothing, you're not on a ballot for the primary at all then, right?
If I am, I'm sure I'll be on the ballot, but I'll be the only one. I'm your only choice.
Okay, that's what they do, yeah, just select
right.
one. Yeah, okay.
So I'll be the only one, as well as the treasurer's unopposed as well, so.
Okay, he was on already, yes.
Right, Richard. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to see, one of the other things that we've really done in the office is our customer service. We've really brought that level up to the highest standard. We make it a priority in our office to have customer service. If we can't help you, because we can't give legal advice, but if we can't help you, we do our best to direct you where you can get help. Forms, advice, legal advice. So we just don't send you out the door you're on your own.
Okay.
Because most people don't know what to do when it comes to deeds and stuff. So.
Yes, that's true. But yeah, thank you for the extra customer service over there, the advice. I think maybe I'll vote for you, even though I don't have to.
Thank you, John. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
You look like you've done some good improvements in your office since you've been there. You went in there cold, right?
I did. Just like any elected official, you don't really know what to expect. I did know I knew documents. Mm-hmm. I worked with the recorder's office for years, recording my own documents that I prepared. So that part I knew fairly well, but there's still a lot to learn, no matter who steps in. There's still a lot to learn.
Oh, great. So, and it looks like you're willing to learn and improve yourself and improve your office. So.
Absolutely. Well, I couldn't run this office at all. I have to give a big shout out to my staff. They are awesome.
And I'm sure they appreciate working with you too. So it sounds like you have a good, finely tuned group of people there.
We do. They all get along. It's harmony.
Even in I-County, they get along. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And we don't have the north-south division. our girls talk on a daily basis because we have one set of e-recordings when people e-record. Mm-hmm. One girl in Pahrump could be e-recording and a girl in Tonopah indexing it, and then another girl in Tonopah verifying it. So it's close communication all day long, every day.
Okay, and we're out of time. Thank you, Deborah. And we're going to have something different for the second segment, so don't be surprised. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.